Hi, this is Tom Lankering. Today I want to ask you a question. Are you really doing what it takes? Now, this is a real gut check for you, and if you stop watching the video at this point, I understand, because it's human nature. And this is a situation where you're really looking in the mirror and going, okay, I'm working hard, but I'm not quite getting the results that it takes, and am I really doing what it takes? Now, when you get to this point, I think the first thing that's really important is that we need to accept total personal responsibility for the situation that we're living in right now and the lives that we're creating and the results that we are creating. And that's the first thing that you need to do, is to realize that everything is happening is a result of choices that we're making and actions that we're taking. So the first important part is to really take a gut check and really take full responsibility that nothing happens in your life unless you decided to. Regardless of what happens, there's situations, the end result is what we're talking about, and you'll still continue to persevere through that. Now, with that situation going on, is that as we're learning, and a lot of times, we have our mentors and so forth who are teaching us, or we're following their role models. We're not copying them, but we're using them as models. We're learning how they think, we're learning how they act, we're learning how they handle different challenges to create the results, the same types of results that we're looking for. So in that situation, when we're following along, are we really following the full steps? Are we really doing everything that we're supposed to be doing? Or are we just kind of going along and kind of picking and choosing what we want to be doing? Maybe we're doing some of the things that we want to be doing, but maybe there's other situations where we're not really doing things that we don't like to be doing, And when we get to that point and doing whatever it takes, it means that you have to do the good along with the bad and the ugly. It's about learning to do the things that you don't want to be doing. And everything that we want is just outside of our comfort zone. So we're going to have to stretch a bit and move outside of our comfort zone to go after and get the results that we're looking for. So those are the types of things that we start looking at to go, okay, are we really doing what it takes? Now, as we go along, life and the universe will give us feedback. Tony Robbins calls it sensual acuity, where we get feedback for what's going on. And we've got to be realistic about the results that are happening and if we're getting the things that we want to be getting. And so if not, it's kind of like the rocket ship that's going to the moon. It continues heading towards the moon, but it's always going one way or another and making those adjustments either way until it finally reaches its destination. That's the type of situation that we need to be working with. We need to be flexible in working with the methodology and the techniques and strategies that we've worked with. Even though we're using the best that we can, we use the feedback to go, okay, are we getting the results that we want? And then we follow the directions, the instructions, the pathway that's been laid out for us. We accept the full responsibility. And again, we have the flexibility to start making those changes as we're going along. So very important to look at that. I think one of the other things too is that a lot of people get fooled into thinking that they're clear about their outcomes and their visions. And again, getting the crystal clarity about the outcome that you want is critically important. Even if we keep speaking about it at different times and numerous times and over, are you clear? Are you focused? And are you consistent about that? So getting very clear about the outcome and staying focused on it and staying consistent as far as working towards that goal. So these are aspects that are very critical. I think one of the last parts is that a lot of times, even if you have all these pieces in line, people will believe and think that all these things are going to happen. It's almost a situation where they think that they can just kind of sit there and meditate and it's going to drop in their lap. Well, what we also need to realize is that with everything in life is that there's time and effort that's also required. And so are you putting in the appropriate time and effort and the appropriate actions. So are you getting the feedback? Are you doing these things? If you've been doing certain things, you need to get the feedback today. Hey, are these things working or not? And so you continue to keep working with that and be aware of the time and the effort, and so that you're not just wasting time, you're not just being busy, but you're being productive in moving towards the goal that you want to be moving towards. So hopefully this gives you some ideas and some things to work on and to focus, so that you can continue to pursue your goals and your visions and your dreams and so forth that you have. And also, I want to invite you to share here with the Empower Network. Click on the link below here with this video, and it'll take you to a video that will introduce you to the Empower Network. The Empower Network is an amazing vehicle. It's a community. It's a concept that we encourage people to read every day, to listen to positive audios, to blog every day, and then also teach you how to market all these things so that you can get the word out and you can get the information out and help others to learn and teach them how to market online and how to, actually profit from your passions. And so the Empower Network is really pretty amazing. It only costs $25 to get started with it. So you can click on the link below, watch the video, sign up, and then start learning to do what it takes to create those dreams and those visions, and to overcome the obstacles, and to get real with yourself and go, hey, am I really doing what it takes, or am I just fooling myself and fooling everybody else? So again, hopefully gives you some ideas and some information to work with. And click on the link below. You'll be glad you did. My name's Tom Lankering. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.